Hello guys, good afternoon, and we are back for the game number 1 ng ating second series. So here we go, we'll be getting LGD up against Azure. Tatlong series tayo for today, so tamang chill casting na tayo for this one. And medyo mabilis mag-drop yung magkabilang team. For the side of LGD, they went for the Mirana and the Medusa for their opening pick. Meanwhile for Azure, they have the Silencer together with the Spirit Baker for their duo hero. Well, let's see and find out kung ano pa yung mga possible nila makakuha dito. And LGD trying to start to remove those possible counter up against Medusa, Anti-Mage, Darkseer, and who else yung pwede pa nalang ma-remove dito. Interesting. I mean, they did ban out the Keeper of the Light, but they do decided to grab the Medusa.
Turn to ban.
Timber will be removed by the side of LGD, and for the side of Azure, what else is possible na pwede nalang ma-remove dito? Something that might be able to help the Medusa to win his lane, or maybe buff the Medusa for the team fights.
10 seconds remain.
May mga aura, possible aura for the side of LGD.
5 seconds
Beastmaster has been
remain.
banned out already, so siya yung pinaka-best option. Attack speed, sobrang nagbe-benefit yung Medusa dyan. But who else is actually yung possible na makuha pa dito ng LGD? Na hinahanap, i-remove ngayon ng Azure. Azure, they are YBB guys sa mga hindi nakakaalam.
Dire's turn to pick. Radiant's turn to pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Tamang chill casting lang tayo for this game. And Wind Ranger, yep, that's gonna be their counter. That's gonna be their answer. Diffusal Bleed, Focus Fire dun sa Medusa. That's one way to burn out his mana. And one good thing about Wind Ranger, pwede mo rin siyang i-play as a support hero. So, ando pa rin naman yung answer niya against Medu. Support Wind Ranger with Diffusal Blade, still doable. Now, for the side of LGD, we are waiting for the third and fourth pick. Third and fourth pick on LGD side. I don't know what's available, but they need to decide right now. Kasi na ba yung magiging third hero nila dito? And the fourth hero? Are they still going to run a Medusa position 1? Yun din yung parang question for me. Best of 2 lang ba ito, no, boss? Best of 3 tayo. Okay lang ba kung ganito lang yung voice ko, guys? Talagang pinapahinga ko lang yung boss ko. Napapaos na rin ako. Sorry.
Radiant must choose.
The Undying waits.
Undying will be the third pick for the side of LGD. So, just a strong laning position 5. That's it. I mean, looking at the heroes of Azure, parang wala naman yung ideal hero na pwede mag-take out ng Tong. And grabbing Doom, still open. Interesting for the side of LGD. Okay. Still open pa rin pala yung Doom. And now, as for Azure, time for them to decide who will be their next hero.
5 seconds. Radiant's turn to ban.
What's it way?
We'll be getting Pangolier para sa kanilang fourth pick. Just another hero. Na totally pwede makakounter dun sa Medusa. Diffusal Blade carrier yan. Swashbuckle with Diffusal Blade. So I think they have enough answer right now from Medus mana. And Azure, probably they need to figure out kung ano bang gagawin nila dito for Wind Ranger. Is it gonna be their position 1? Spirit Breaker position 3? Who knows? But if we're looking for another position 1 hero for the side of Azure, they need to think of something na medyo magiging okay din talaga for the lane stage.
10 seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban.
Just ignore the Medusa counter right now dahil enough naman na yung parang naging answer nila dun sa Medusa. You just try to think of a good position 1 hero for the side of Azure.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds to remain to pick. Dire's turn to pick.
Admiral Kunkka.
So, nothing new about this. Kunkka, para kay nothing to say. Parang, siyang pumalit ka Somnus na puro Kunkka. I don't know. Same pa rin yung negative natin for LGD. Kunkka for this game. Let's see and find out if this is gonna be good. For the side of Azure, they'll be getting Blade. So, that's a good position 1 hero. I think draft-wise, I'm gonna go for Azure this time. I don't know about LGD on how they'll be able to win this. Maybe for the lane stages, proper timings ng Medusa, try to abuse it as much as possible. Dahil kapag di nila natapos agad yung game, then they're the one to be in trouble right here. They are dealing with multiple counters up against Medusa and then Bleed for the late game timings. It's gonna be scary. So, LGD, it's all about momentum for this Medusa to get his key items and then possibly end the game early. Yung pagkatapos ng Manta-style Butterfly, I think that's the timing for the Medusa na kailangan nilang ma-abuse for LGD. Let's see. Might be a different story kung sakaling iba yung mangyari dito sa ating game. Waiting na lang tayo mag-start mismo. Give me a minute, guys. Wait lang. Buksan ko lang yung pinto. Tagal lang mag-start na mismong game.
They call me Dirge cause I'm undying. One more hit, I send you flying. They call me Dirge cause I'm undying. One more hit, I send you flying.
So, early pause for this game.
乐命一条。OK 啊。
哎，身体不算舒服。
哇，一定要这样吗？
The true heroes are the ones who
Back to the game finally.
They call me Dirge cause I'm undying. One more hit, I send you flying.
The lone worst enemy.
几号人物啊？跟我玩这个东西？
哇，一定要这样吗？
全都怪我不该沉默是沉默。
你懂林北是谁吗？
30 seconds to battle. What drum sounds this beat of war? With the fate of the universe and the pride of 10 people on the line, this is Dota.
They call me Dirge cause I'm undying. One more hit, I send you flying. They call me Dirge cause I'm undying. One more hit, I send you flying.
Ulit-ulit naman yung chat tool na yun. For the lane stages, we'll be getting Kunkka up against Pangolier. Pangolier ni Somnus. Alright. It's almost like previous LGD up against DPL.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Top lane, Neodito is gonna be in trouble. The slows were there. This might be the first blood secured para kay Lu. And that's it. First blood available for the side. Azure tuloy. Azure, yeah, tama. Azure. Charge on its way para kay Shiro. Yeah, he's almost out of mana. Interesting. Why will be doing his best to try and protect Shiro dito. Gonna need to be careful since he's out of mana already. Sobrang galing na ng patay niya dito sa lane na to. Then there goes the charge over to Y. A 1v2 situation. Yeah, just forcing those. Forcing their attention over to the Undying para maka-free from si Shiro. Since low HP na siya. That's about it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Death tax. No.
A charge over to Shiro. Chalice dito down to half HP.
The prize is mine.
4 minutes para sa game natin. And 2-0 pa rin naman in favor of Azure. Yes, boss. This is qualifier for our last major. sa China region to.
Denied.
Dire should look to their bottom tower.
They call me Dirge because I'm undying. One more hit, I send you flying.
Well, for the middle lane, there goes the shackle shot. Rotation coming in for the side of FY. Over to Somnus. Will be able to get them the kill.
Illusion.
Now, middle lane again, Ghost Ship will be used para kay natin to say to gain the damage reduction that he needs. And is it gonna be enough though? Yes, it will be. Somnus dito disengage immediately. Same goes with the Silencer and then Wind Ranger. Level 5 being Silencer. This is good for Azure.
Precious bounty.
Well, for the bottom lane action, that's gonna be Shiro with the rotation coming out from Lu. Doesn't have his ultimate yet. He didn't put any point for the Stone Gaze, even though he's level 6, and he'll pay for this. Shiro will fall. Nice rotation from Azure. So medyo mo okay yung galawan ng Azure ngayon. And as for the middle lane, Rolling Thunder over to the Undying. I think nakapag-adjust na yung Azure. They're looking good. And looking at their performance right now, they're doing actually well.
Radiant's bottom tower is no more. Dire's top tower is in danger.
Now, looking at the network, top 2 is on the side of Azure. They are up 2k advantage.
The prize is mine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire should look to their middle tower. There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
There goes the charge over to Y. Another hero down for the side of LGD. It's all about Azure so far. Yung makikita natin mga rotation.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Kaya parang wala pa rin naman nagiging answer dito yung LGD. Now, the global silence kicks in. Rolling Thunder again. Para sa Pangolier. This time it's gonna be over to New. That's a Doom dead. And while that was happening, Turblade will be pushing middle lane. Tombstone has been dropped by Y. Just trying to create some space for nothing to say. Kill Crush will be there for the slow power shot from FY. Gets them another kill. Now, Y with the K. Over to Heroes. Trying to escape, but I can't actually do it. Y dito will be taken out. Double kill secured para kay FY. And that is a big win already for the side of Azure. 4k advantage na para sa Azure, mga boss. Maganda yung panimula nila dito. I mean, looking at their players, itong team na to, it looks promising naman talaga para sa Azure. Kailangan na talaga nilang magkaroon ng some adjustment. Diba? Kailangan na mag-figure out kung paano ba yung magiging playstyle nila as a team. Yun lang naman eh. Para sa Azure. Oh, there goes the ghost ship. Over to the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker dito will be taken out. Lods, babalik pa si Miracle sa pro scene? Probably. Talagang inuuna lang niya yung health condition niya ngayon, of course.
Precious bounty.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
A charge over to the Spirit Breaker.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Vanish.
The Dire scan, on the hunt for Radiant forces.
Now, mega kill secured para kay Somnus. Shackle shot coming out from FY, but now it's gonna be in trouble. The X mark ghost ship coming into play. Nothing to say dito, will be getting the kill. Finally, nakakuha na ng kill dito yung LGD ulit. I mean, it's been a while bago natin nakakitang nakakuha ulit ng kill yung LGD.
mine.
No, it's just not fair.
So there goes the Rolling Thunder. Two founds, nothing to say. Arrow? Nothing to say papunta.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So objective secured for the side of Azure. Still a solid performance for them. 2k advantage na for Azure. And as for Medusa, catching up naman in terms of net worth. Actually, siya nga yung sitting on top.
Invisibility.
But like what I've said, I mean, dapat ma-abuse na dito yung power spec ng Medusa for the side of LGD. And how can they do it if the remaining core heroes ng LGD not looking good? Especially for Kunkka, mas ahead pa sa kanya yung Spirit Breaker. That is not what we're expecting for, but let's see and find out kung kakayanin pa rin ba to ng LGD to bounce back. 2k lang naman yung kalamangan overall for the side of Extreme, but in terms of level, supports, yan, ahead dito yung Extreme Gaming and yung impact ng mga support compared to LGD, especially Wind Ranger. Mas maraming magagawa to for the side of Azure. And Diffusal Blade available, so that's one way for them to answer the Medusa. That's 3 Diffusal Blade for the side of Azure to deal with the Medusa that's sitting on 1.4k mana. So madali lang yan. With enough control, maka-free-hit lang for a couple of seconds ng heroes ito, but that's gonna be Undying Found, Undying Dead.
Is that intentional? It looked intentional.
It is not just the Medusa, even the other heroes from LGD, diba? Medyo problematic in terms of mana pool if ever mawala agad sila ng mana dito. Wala silang gagawin sa teamfight. Charge still on its way over to planet. Continuous pa rin naman nata dito yung LGD. Chasing down the Piranha. Here goes the Spirit Breaker. What a damage! Planet, double lip use, trying to run over to the Spirit Breaker. Chalice dito, can he still find what the... Nag-trigger na naman yung Greater Bash. Actually, kung hindi nag-Greater Bash yun, buhay yung Mirana eh. Hindi naman enough yung damage ng Spirit Breaker, pero that's another Greater Bash.
What can I say?
A little something
Nature
extra
loves me.
for the effort.
Radiant should look to their top.
Anyway, back to the game. 2k pa rin naman yung kalamangan dito ng Azure. Well, one main reason is they have Doom na merong Hand of Midas, so kahit paano mabilis mag-farm yan talaga. And same goes with Medusa. So scaling sa net worth, okay pa rin naman para sa side ng LGD. But how about for the team fight, diba? Yung mga strength ng hero sila, baka mamaya kapasin to up against Azure. So LGD, let's see and find out what can they do about this. Going for BKB na nga yung Wind Ranger. Even yung Wind Ranger, magiging big problem na for LGD. And that's gonna be Lu inside the Rose Pit area. They're going to try and get this Roshan. Early ages for the side of Azure. There we have it. Wala namang gagawin dito yung LGD to try and contest this. It's gonna be FY still farming. So opposite side of the map. Maybe after getting Roshan, pwedeng lumiconnect dito yung teammates ni FY. But as of now, FY, hindi ka na abutan dun nung LGD. LGD, well, wala silang makukuha dito with this big movement. Smoke and Moonlight Shadow. Papunta sa may bottom lane. FY will manage to dodge this. Ganun lang agad, oh. Ubus na agad yung illusion ng Medusa. And tier 1 tower secured the side of Azure. They might be able to continue.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meron pa rin naman sila Metamorphosis Thunderblade, and I think that's Manta style closing in for the Thunderblade. Just 800 gold away, and they're going for the Tormentor. Tormentor dito will be secured by Azure Ray, and Shard upgrade was given to the Silencer. Intelligence Stolen, malaking bagay din yan. If ever na si Medusa niya makukuha yung Intelligence Stolen. Diba? Sobrang daming counter for the Medusa, and that's gonna be FY with a solo kill action up against the Undying. Still continues pa rin naman dito yung Azure Ray. Controlling this game. Wala pa rin tayo nakikitang point of recovery for the side of LGD. Ano ba yung magiging next item dito ng Medusa? Yes, going for Butterfly. After getting this B-Fly, tignan natin kung ito na ba yung magiging answer para lang manalo pa sa fight na to. Global Silence committed. That's gonna be over to the Kunkon. Nothing to say, pops the Blade Mail, but they'll totally ignore this. Will be killing him. And he's dead. Nothing to say, down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Almighty Bunch.
21 minutes in, and it's 4K lead for Azure Ray. Yeah, another Tormentor para sa side ng Azure Ray. FY dito needs to be careful. He's dropping low. And there goes the Spirit Breaker joining in. FY needs to run. Where's their damage? There we have it. Shard upgrade will be given to FY this time. Yeah, actually, nabigay si Spirit Breaker yung Shard. Sorry. Mayaman lang pala talaga si FY. Kala ko saan niya napunta kasi taas ng network niya. Well, there goes the Spirit Breaker going for Octarine para sa kanyang next item choice. $23 minutes in, 5K lead for the side of Extreme. So B-Fly for Medusa available, going for PKB for the next one. Para lang ma-answer out yung Diffusal Blades, diba? Mana burn. I think same pa rin naman, like before, na kapag nag-PKB ka, wala pa rin naman ata ang mana burn. Hindi ko lang alam sa changes kayo ng PKB kung ganun pa rin naman yung interaction. Feeling ko ganun pa rin naman, kasi sobrang low-key naman nung PKB sa mga Diffusal Blade or yung Mana Blade na meron sa AM. Well, Global Silence committed. Over to the Doom this time with the Rolling Thunder for the follow-up control. Doom doesn't have his PKB yet, I guess. So, that's Doom down. He's going for utility items para lang sa Medusa. But now it's getting targeted by the side of YBB. Ay, Azure pala, sorry. Well, ganun naman talaga yung mas okay. Sino naman yung pwede yung unahin is yung hero na merong items like Mech, Crimson, yan, yung mga sustained utility items para hindi nila ma-take advantage yun sa team fight. Usually that's the normal approach kung sakali maghahanap kayo ng target.
Gold for me.
Well, as of now, nothing is happening. Both teams are farming, that's it. Baka dito pa makabawi yung LGD since mabilis naman sila mag-farm with their heroes. Yung Kunkka lang yung medyo magka-fall off if wala masyado nangyayari. But now they decided to smoke up with a BKB available for Shiro. Let us see kung enough ba to para lang manalo up against Azure Ray this time. So it's all about the execution still. Sino yung mauuna dito? If we're talking about a Doom target, if possible, might be the Pangolier kapag di pa siya nakapag-Rolling Thunder. For the third blade, if they have enough damage included in. Well, there goes Doom. Drop over to the Spirit Breaker. Well, this is good. Offlane hero pa rin naman yun. And marami rin kasi magagawa yung Spirit Breaker. Actually, wala naman tayo naging teamfights dun. So talagang sinecure lang nila yung kill for the Spirit Breaker. Yeah. Big kill secured for the side of LG. And now with FY, look at him. Out of mana agad, nothing to say dito. And another problem is if you're out of mana, wala kang magagawa. Same goes with your BKB kasi meron ng mana cost yung BKB. Pag naunahan ka, maubusan ng mana, di ba? Kunkka, meron naman siyang BKB. Ay, actually, wala pa siyang BKB. Di naman nag-BKB yung Kunkka, so I think it won't matter. So the 7 minutes in, 6k advantage para sa side ng Azure Ray.
The prize is mine. Out of my way!
That's another pickup secured for the side of Azure Ray again. Mirana was taken out.
My patience is rewarded.
And Lu popping his BKB.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, previous team, YBB. Ayun naman. Yung logo nila, YBB pa rin eh. Hindi ko lang anong balita, ba't ba naging Azure Ray to? Nagpalit lang ba talaga ng team naming organization or talagang binitawan na sila? Pero ang weird eh, kasi gamit pa rin nila is yung logo ng Azure Ray, diba? Ay, ng YBB. Well, the performance smoke play for the side of LGD. Tignan natin kung magiging effective pa to.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Spirit Breaker, Kaya Yasha. Yeah, I mean, spell amplification for the damage and movement speed for extra damage ng charge. Ng Greater Bash pala, sorry. Extreme? Oh, Extreme po. Iba yung logo ng Extreme, halos same din ng YBB. Now, the Global Silence was used. And Shackle Shot, not gonna land though. And mukhang nahihirapan pa yung YBB dito on how they will start this fight. Available naman yung Rolling Thunder sa Pangolier. And Roshan continues pa rin naman dito yung LGD. Still, plenty enough of HP to play with. And they're going for the initiation. It's gonna be Rolling Thunder inside the Rose Pit area. Shiro gonna pop his BKB, but a bit too early. Why you Smile still alive? dropping low. And that was Doom used over to the third blade, but they don't have enough control for him. Pops the Manta style for the Medusa. Stone Gaze used for the gaining the extra mobility that they need. He got stunned up. That was huge. Was that the arrow? Who moved to the third blade? Now he'll use the buyback right now, and that's gonna be the Spirit Breaker down. Triple buyback used for the side of YBB, and look how the tables have turned. FYD though with a BKB wind run, trying to deal with Shido. Shido with the missed chances. It's gonna be enough for him to survive and kill FY in the turn, but the charge came in over to Chalice. Chalice Dito will be able to bring him down finally. The Metamorphosis used for Lu, and they're going for the next one. Mirana will manage to escape. So that's a lot of buyback use for the side of YBB, just for them to secure this fight, secure this Aegis in the hands of the third blade. The game suddenly back to being even.
Back to four.
And Aegis secured para sa side ng Azure. Aegis and Cheese, second Roshan yun. So this time, kaya na bang mag-high ground ng Azure? Or maybe get the tier 2 towers sa may middle lane or top lane lang yung magiging decision nila dito. Yan, ganda kasi ng start na lane. Na-doom agad yung Turboblade, so wala pa siya Metamorphosis ng time na hindi pa nakapag-Metamorphosis. So that's a great start for the side of LGD. Speaking of Turboblade, he's going for Butterfly for his next item dahil nga sa evasion na kinuha ng Medusa. Butterfly. "32 minutes in, and it is less than 1 free for the side of YBB. Azure. A smoke play will be there. Charge over to the Doom. Shackle shot. Is it gonna land? Yep, they have the controls over to here. Those Nether Strike. Where's the vision? They have it, and Doom getting controlled non-stop. That is Doom down. With Rolling Thunder, para kay natin to say. Ay, para kay Somnus. Wala naman na siyang aabutan dito. That's the only casualty for the side of LGD. Nalilito ako sa mga team player. Sorry. So yeah, a possible objective para sa side ng YBB or Azure. Tier 2 top tower will be secured.
Top tower is no more.
Now, will they continue? Still 18 seconds out for the Doom. Mukhang gusto lang nila ma-force out dito yung fortification. Well, di naman malabo. Pero mukhang di naman tutuloy pa rin ito ng Azure. So, backing off right now for the side of Azure. I'll be waiting for another pickoff. Possible pickoff. Yeah, it looks like they'll be dealing with the tier 2 middling tower first. Taking out all the outer towers remaining for the side of LGD, and that's it. More map control given for the side of Azure. "34 minutes in, 1k advantage pa rin naman sa side ng Azure. Pero it is safe to say na even naman na yung game natin dito. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-BKB pickup ng Medusa para lang ma-answer yung mga mana burn. And actually right now, it's working out. And ano ba yung magiging next item ng Medusa? I think he needs damage item.
Back to port.
2K advantage for Azure, mga boss.
I like how this one feels.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
The charge on its way over to the Kunkka. Getting controlled heavily. Another strike metamorphosis both used, but the Kunkka dito a bit too tanky for them to kill right now. And Rolling Thunder, Doom jumps in forward. Doom over to the Terrorblade. Terrorblade getting controlled by the Medusa. Stone Geese kicks in. And as for Shiro, he wants to kill him right now. Aegis perfectly timed for Shiro to get the Terrorblade. Takes him out for 100 seconds. A big win for LGD. Shiro, what a play for the Medusa. Kaya pala tumayo lang si Shiro. Wala siya ginawa. Tumayo lang siya knowing na pa-expire na yung Aegis. Inantay niya mag-expire bago niya pinatay yung Terrorblade. That was the next double play for the Medusa. And now, as for Chalice, found his next target. That's gonna be Planet. Power shot from FY. Getting them another kill for the side of Azure. But as for LGD, that's gonna be Medusa in front. Tier 2 middle lane tower with MKB available. He's going for Lincolns for his next item. Yeah, I was expecting they to lose. Pero kailangan na rin kasi ng evasion. I mean, pang counter sa evasion na meron yung Wind Ranger. And speaking of Wind Ranger, focus fire over to Y. Rolling Thunder for the follow-up control. And that's gonna be enough for them to kill him. Cycle shot gonna land over to the Doom. Doom dito will be picked off. 2 down for the side of LGD. Sadali naka-recover pa rin naman dito yung Azure, even though they're down 1 hero, which is Terrorblade. And continuous pa rin naman yung attempt for Azure para lang maipanalo itong team fights na to. Now, tier 4 items is available. Daming tier 4 items na pwedeng makuha sa magkabilang team na okay talaga. Trickster Cloak, yan. May bagay yan, though not all against Terrorblade or Medusa dahil pareho silang may MKB. Spell Prism, Timeless Relic. Yan yung mga hinahanap nilang tier 4 items dito. For the Spirit Breaker, might be Timeless Relic, yung much better na makuha niya. So 38 minutes na sa game natin. Mukhang tatagal pa tong game na to. Kanina, lamang na lamang yung Azure, di ba? Pagdating sa mga pickoffs and rotation. Just one fight for the side of LGD. Being on point on what to do. Nakabawi agad yung LGD. 39 minutes para sa game natin. 5 kill lead para sa Azure.
Bounty.
Bullseye.
$6K lead still for Azure. Still have cheese available over to the Bangalore. I think for the Terrorblade, can afford to get Doom once again. Dahil wala naman silang enough protection for the Terrorblade. Wala naman silang mga sustained heroes dito. They only have the global silence to help him out. And looking at their items, wala kang utility yung items dito. Pavis lang yung nakita kong defensive item na pwede makatulong sa teammates. And that was Silencer. Hindi meron Pavis. Aside from that, wala na eh. So parang ang dali lang patayin dito ng third blade. Makuha mo lang yung madum mo lang yung third blade dito. I think doable talagang patayin dahil wala nga silang pang save sa third blade sa side ng Azure Ray. Global Silence lang which can easily be countered by one basic spell. Like for LGD, diba? Meron silang mga Crimson, Greaves, yan, nasa 2. And now gets the Shiva's Guard for his next item. Albert meron nga 4 staffs. Rolling Thunder will be there to charge over to the Medusa, the real one. They're trying to deal with the Undying first, but a nice bait. Nag-force that out naman dun si Y, but now he's been trapped. Near the road bit area, Y dito. He's dead. Same goes with the Banana. Double buyback for the support hero. Zoom. Targeted the FY. FY will use his buyback also. And that's Shiro popping his BEB together with the Stone Case. Zoning them out. Third Dito gonna pop his own BB as well. Trying to deal with Shiro. Shiro's out of mana. He's out of life for sure. He is dead. Thunder is up. Para kay Lu. Over to the Mirana. Mirana Dito down to half HP. Lips out. Back in time. And now, over to the Doom itself. He's got it controlled non-stop. But a Spirit Breaker. That's 3 cores down for the side of LGD. And Azure Ray winning that fight for them. This time, we had a different target for the Doom. He went for the Wind Ranger, and actually Wind Ranger just bought back, that's it. Planet still been got. Look at the damage. Kaya Sanj. Ay, Kaya Yasha pala, sorry. Grabe yung damage ng Greater Bash. Taas na movement speed. The higher the movement speed is, the higher the damage ng Greater Bash, the Spirit Breaker. Elven Tunic pa nga para sa extra movement speed, diba? And now, they are ready to approach the high ground. For the side of LGD, mukhang ayaw naman nila mag-buyback dito for the Medusa. And that's gonna be wise, spotted in by Chalice. Chalice dito, just getting this pickups over to the support hero. That's 2 supports down. Doesn't have their buyback. Nag-buyback sila ng previous fight. And that's gonna be a set of frags to take for the side of Azure Ray. Bottom set of frags, possible massacre na dito. Nothing to say, will be doing his best. Gonna be able to kill down the silencer. Nicely done. This won't stop them from pushing in. Azure Ray will continue. Over to the set of racks on middle. Makukuha din naman doon ng Azure Ray. Somnus gonna keep on zoning them out with the swashbuckle. And that's it. 2 set of racks down para sa side ng LGD.
I accept this offering.
What need have I for invisit?
What can I say?
It's quite nice,
Nature
actually.
loves me.
Back to port.
Gold for me.
Yes, X marks the spot.
So 44 minutes already. 29k advantage na for Azure Ray. And this time, delikado na yung LGD. Yan yung napunting Aghanim's Blessing. Sa Spirit Breaker pa napunting Aghanim's Blessing. And Tormentor to secure sa side ng Azure Ray. Just one more lane to push for Azure. Tamang tansyahan lang muna.
Back so soon?
Haste!
Easy shot.
Meron na ba DR yung Medusa? Oo. Meron na. Naka-disassemble. Nakalock nga lang yung Sacred Relic. So, he's going for Daedalus for his next item. Hindi ko sure kung tatanggalin niya dito. Possible Butterfly dahil meron ng MKB yung Turblade. That might be the case. Pero medyo malayo-layo pa yung Daedalus niya dahil okay, nag-Daedalus muna siya dito. Ano yung tinanggal niya? Hindi ko napansin. B-Fly nga yung tinanggal niya. Let's have another gold for the Daedalus, for the Demon Edge. So, available na ulit yung kanyang DR dito. This is gonna be interesting. Now, this Medusa will be hitting hard for the next team fight. How many yung magiging added damage for Divine Raper? Plus 300 kapag in-unlock niya na tong Sacred Relic. So that's plus 300. So taas. Almost 700 yung magiging attack ng Medusa. Then pag nag-critical pa, 1-4. That's gonna be huge.
Arcane Reservoir.
Yeah, this is not easy for Azure.
Take us.
They need this insane control over to Medusa in order to deal with him. Halberd. Non-stop charge from the Spirit Baker. Tignan yung mga hinahanap natin dito. And a Moonlight Shadow for the side of LGD. Well, they'll be getting those Lotus. Now, their wave will be there. Doom doesn't have his BKB still. And charge on its way. Focus fire. Doom is dead. Does have a buyback, so okay pa rin naman to for LGD. Tagal na itong game na to. Diyos ko.
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Radiant's turret makes the ultimate sacrifice.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
Illusion!
Allies disappear.
I accept this offering.
Gold for me.
Now another pickup secured. So medyo mahirap pa rin naman to for YBB or Azure Ray.
Yes.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
So there goes the third wave. Still, hirap pa rin dito yung Azure Ray in closing out this game. Di pa rin sila naka-approach ng high ground for how many minutes already. Beto na yung mga items dito. And mukhang aabot pa tayo ng tier 5 items kung wala pa rin mangyayari up until now.
Amazing what you found lying around.
Regeneration!
Shadows take us.
Sobrang... Well, there goes the global silence. Chalice Dito with a charge. Rolling Thunder coming in for Somnus. Over to the back line. But they managed to bring down the Undying. That's halfway buyback charge again. Coming out from Chalice. Third wave with the fear needed. And that's gonna be Shiro. Look how hard he's hitting right now. 3 hits yung silencer. No. Another charge coming in over to Chalice. Now looking towards for the Mirana. That's a buyback for the Undying. And now Donzon has been dropped. He doesn't have the silencer anymore. New Dito will be taken out. They might be able to finish off the Doom, but he'll bought back after this Somnus. Well, with the shield crashing, I think, on the multiple heroes, that's going to be Doom drop over to the Third Blade. They have the control. It's going to be Third Blade dropping low. Needs to be careful. The chase is continuing. Third Blade Dito, he's buying some time for him. Deny attempt. Okay, it's going to be successful for the Spirit Baker, but still, we can't change the fact that Third Blade is down for 90, and Medusa, she will continue to hit hard, but now there goes FY with a big control over to Shiro. Shiro was taken out, PR has been dropped. Who will be the one to get this? It's going to be FY grabbing the Divine Reaper, and as for Shiro, we're still looking to fight back. That's a buyback for the Third Blade. Now let's see and find out if they could actually end this right now. Lou joining in, Reflection, gonna be dealing so much, and didn't have the evasion no more for the side for this Medusa, and the charge coming on its way. Somnus controlling him with the shackles from FY, getting this game for them. GG has been called. Finally, Azure Ray taking the game 1 of the best of 3 series. And shoutout nga pala kay Yuyong Buyong Bustria. Yan, dito daw sa 2P South Cotabato, sabi ni Garcia's Grill. And shoutout po sa inyo, boss. And finally, natapos na yung game natin. What a long game. Pero parang most of the time, it's Azure Ray controlling the game. Talaga nahirapan lang sila since Medusa pa rin naman yan. With enough items, mahirap pa rin talaga. Pala na pag nauunahan sila dito ng Doom. And as a result, Azure Ray pa rin naman yung naging victory for the game 1. Magbabalik pa naman tayo for the game 2 mga boss after the short break. Thanks so much for watching and be right back tayo.